Okay, guys, so it's here with a new episode of something I was waiting to do for an actual while now. And YouTubers have done it before. It is kind of a list thing. It's the 5 most annoying or rage-inducing CsGo players. And the reason I'm doing it myself is because I am in a special situation of being 13 and not going through total puberty yet. And so I have a little bit of a higher voice, as you can see just by listening to me. And people call me Squeaker. And I'll get to that one in a while, at the end. So yeah, I'll tell you more about that later. But the first one I want to lay off of the 5 is the Bad Grenader. And you might know the Bad Grenader as just the guy you won't let throw a fucking nade because he sucks so bad. Like, he'll be running sideways and decide to throw a nade, and it will just like totally go off, and you'll be like, oh frick. Like, I mean, I can't say I haven't done that before, but I mean, I can't say that he hasn't done that less than once. He's definitely done that like 8 times. And this nader has definitely killed himself more than once with a nade, killed a teammate more than once with a nade, and team flashed over 10 times. That's how you know he's a bad nader. And yeah, well, that guy. And another thing that he does is when he throws decoys, he will throw them where you're standing. I had a guy, I was sniping in pit, and he threw a decoy into pit. I hadn't sniped yet, I jumped into pit, and I was about to snipe out, and he throws a decoy, and I'm like, and he's like, well, now they think you're in the back of pit, and I'm like, no, but they're looking at pit now. And he's like, well, how was I supposed to know they're gonna do that? So I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that's the first guy I wanted to get over. The second annoying person on CSGO that I wanted to get to was a hacker. And I mean, a hacker is really known for being annoying. I'm totally fine if you want hacks and you buy them for like a month just to have fun in a private match. I'm totally fine with that on Call of Duty and on this. But when you bring the hacks into a match, even if it's casual or just deathmatch, then that's where you cross the line. That's where you cross my personal line of self-respect for you. So, yeah, any hacks, I don't even care. If you have slight walls, if you have walls, aim hacks, spin bot, I don't really give a crap. I just think it's sad that you're probably just sitting there with your double chin on a desk in your mom's apartment in the basement. They spent $20 on hacks so you can best some quote squeakers in a CSGO match. Just want to know why you want to do that. Third person I wanted to go over was the DJ. The DJ is the guy, I mean, depending on what he plays, I'm okay with it. But if he's just like blaring something that I have to take off my headphones or lower the volume, then I get annoyed. And it's actually annoying because it's copyrighted. So like I'll be like with my friend, I'm like, okay, do you want to record this match? And he's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden the guy on our team is like blaring music. I'm like, oh, well, never mind. Can't record this match. So yeah, that never is good. So I have to mute him if I actually really want to record. And that's not fun, because then he doesn't hear call-outs, and I'll hear his call-outs. That just goes terribly. If you just play them at halftime, start and end, totally fine. If you're not blaring, but if you're just blaring the whole entire game, then I get pissed off. I do. It's not fun to watch me get pissed off. But yeah. So yeah. Let's get on to the fourth one. Fourth is the guy who just doesn't take advice, or just pretty much thinks he's the best at everything. Pretty much. So like, the guy, you've definitely had this before, and sometimes you might be it. I've definitely been it before, but I'm only it and this is not a lot. I mean, I do top frag with my friends a lot, but I'm only at then. And most of the time, even if I am top fragging, I'm still not it. Every once in a while, I will be it. If my friend's like bottom fragging and playing really bad, and he tries to give me advice, I'll be like, shut up, or something like that. Because, I mean, I'm ignorant and stubborn. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it works in my world. But, yeah. But there's those people that are like bottom fragging, or just even middle fragging, that just won't take advice. They won't take advice. They won't do anything. Sometimes they won't even take call-outs. Sometimes they won't even take strats. I've had some people not take call-outs. I've had one competitive match where a guy wouldn't take call-outs because he didn't believe us. He thought we were trying to rig the game. We were like, dude, we're on your team. Why the frick? Yeah, that was just insane. And then we had another match where I was in a game, and this guy, he wouldn't believe our strats. He's like, no, it's not going to work. I'm like, on Inferno, I'm like, okay, guys, let's push up mid. I have a smoke. I'll smoke off arches. We can go either B or A. And then he's like, no, we'll get sniped. I'm like, no, I'll take out the sniper. And then he's like, no. Guys, don't listen to him. We have to go. And he's like bottom fragging. Like 1 kill. And I'm like, oh. And then they listen to him, which is the most annoying part. And that actually leads me into the 5th one, which actually has multiple different kinds. Squeaker haters. Not just squeaker haters, but squeaker people who don't like them, people who just are ignorant towards them, people who just don't listen to them. This is all towards me. I have a friend who's 15, really high voice. People call him Squeaker all the time. He's freaking 15. 15. How is that? I'm 13. We're not squeakers. I think of a squeaker to be anywhere from like 0 to 11 years old. Maybe 0 to 12 years old. But I mean, I don't even have the really high squeaker voice. Like right now, like so when I'm talking really fast, my voice will get higher like this. But if I'm just talking really calm, then it stays lower, like this. And I'm not exaggerating it at all. It's not like I have a voice modifier on right now, like to make my voice really deep. But no, I'm not doing that. So yeah, that'd be kind of weird. But obviously, yeah. So that's always annoying. So the first kind I really want to go over, though, of squeaker haters is the people at the start of the game. I'll say something. I'll be like, mic check during pre-round. I'll be like, mic check on T side. Then he'll be like, on CT, he'll be like, oh my god. Oh my god. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. And there'll be a guy on my team, and he'll be like, what? And then he'll be like, you have a squeaker on your team. And then my friend will talk, and he'll be like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, and not really, not in my opinion a squeaker voice, but in his opinion a squeaker voice. Like, oh my god, you have another one? What? You have 2 squeakers on your team? Dude, I feel bad for you. Oh my god, I could not play on that team if there were 2 squeakers on my team. I would literally like team kill every round because there's 2 squeakers on my team. Now that actually isn't over exaggerated. I've had someone say along those lines to me. Along those lines. Another kind is the actually on your team. And so, yeah, pretty much what he says is that he's never going to listen to you because you're a squeaker. So it's also along the lines of the guy who doesn't listen to your strats and stuff, but he doesn't listen to you because you're a squeaker. So pretty much all that stuff, except the reason he's not listening to you is because you're a squeaker. So he's like, nope, guys, he doesn't know enough about this game. He doesn't know enough about this game. Actually, one of the best lines I've heard someone say to me, I actually laughed at it myself, and I was like falling back on the back of my chair, like slouching, just clapping for this guy. He said, I was so frustrated. I was like, this guy, oh my god, it was amazing. He's like he's denying my strats and stuff, and I'm top fragging, right? I'm top fragging by a good 10 kills. And this guy, he's bottom fragging. He thinks that he's like better than me, even though he's bottom fragging. And I'm like, so I just totally cracked. When he just stopped believing my strats and stuff, I just cracked. And I was like, well, I'm freaking top fragging. You have like 15 less kills than me, dude. Just believe me. And that's what I said. And then he's like, well, I know why you're top fragging and I'm bottom fragging. Because your balls haven't dropped yet. And I'm like, oh my god. I literally was just done. I barely even tried for the rest of that game. I was done. That was like, could have been my rank up game. It was like my 4th or 5th win in a row. This guy said that. Top 10 line. And, I mean, I was like yelling 10 out of 10 in my head. That guy, everybody laughed. Even my friend on the team laughed. And I was like sitting back there like crying. Not really. But I was laughing. I was definitely laughing. It was the best line I've heard in a long, long, long time. Yeah. That was pretty good, but that guy was a jerk. He was a real fag. But besides that, yeah, guys. So never hate on squeakers ever, pretty much. Unless they are like a true squeaker. I'm totally fine if you're hating on a guy who has a really high voice and sounds like he's 8. But if you're hating on a guy who has my voice, then that annoys me a little bit. Because I'm 13. I'm not 8. And when people are like, oh my god, are you 13 and playing this game? I'm like, yes, I'm 13 and playing this game. Why is that a bad thing? Would you rather me be 8? Would you rather me be 40? What are you asking for me? Would you rather me be 1 year older or just be the same age, just I have a really deep voice? Like, I mean, it's just that. So, yeah. If you guys really enjoyed this video, I'll do another 4 or 5. And I'm not trying to copy this. If you guys think I took some from other YouTubers, then you can tell me about it. But I just wanted to do one because I thought the squeaker part was very specific to my situation. And so, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and like down below. This is one of my videos. I hope you watch more. If you enjoyed this one, this is the first kind of list thing I've done about CsGo. I don't even know what I'm putting in the background. Because right now I'm just talking at the CsGo home screen. I don't know what I'm going to put in the background. Maybe team deathmatch, surfing. I've never surfed. I could put surfing in the background. Probably be bad. Probably be bad. I'll do it. I'll put surfing in the background for you guys. I'll do that. Okay, well, subscribe and like. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.